Hello, I am Sir Tap Tap, and this is Ghost Trick, possibly the final episode here. I've had nothing but grief. I've had nothing but grief trying to get this all working. But hey, it's working now. That's all that matters. I have this complicated HDMI setup where my HDMI has to go from all of my consoles, including my PC, into one thing, and then out from that thing into a thing that sends that signal again out into all of my different displays, including my capture card. And I'm not actually sure what's going wrong with it. I'm just sure that I just bypassed it, and because I don't need it for this. Anyway, oh right, I need to post in. Oh, why can't there be a good auto post bot for this thing, for Discord? Whatever. So we are probably at the last episode here. If you're completely in the woods here, we got killed. That sucked, and we're trying to find our murderer, and more importantly, who we were, which we don't remember. And everything seems to have to do with this weird park. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Now, the weird thing is, our name seems to be Sissel, which that would be unfortunate. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard at the edge of town, and was then killed by a bullet. The scene I find waiting for me on the other side of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Oh. That would seem to be us. Except it's obviously not us, because we're dead, and that seems to be not us. But that guy was dead. Well, this is pretty much the big, well, there's more, but the big mystery is getting pretty close to be solved here. I see myself. Rip Inspector Cabanela, by the way. It's death, what, number 10 or so? It'll be fine. We'll reverse time. Seeing dead bodies is not shocking anymore in this game. Seeing live new people is more shocking than dead bodies. There you are, Commander Sith. Sith? Really? Really? Whatever. Finally. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions on our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We'll talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. Look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Well, we always knew it was the blue people. Just don't trust blue people. I'm not racist or anything, but, blue people. I don't know, man. They just do things different over there in their blue world with their blue Corvette, and everything is blue for them. It's weird. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. Johnny Bravo got a new updo and lost weight. I have no idea why that's relevant, but good. I'm proud of him. Is there a new Johnny Bravo thing? I have no concept of almost any TV show stuff. I have been watching Star Trek though. I'm almost done with season 6 of The Next Generation. Probably in the next day or so I'll finish it. The character. Yes, Sissel does look. It's got a little bit of the hair. The thinness. We're talking thick versus stick though. There's some severe difference there. Hey, Bev dog. No, it's always darkest before the dawn. How dare you make me read something like that? How dare you? Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. This absolute unit. Look at that nose. They had to mold that metal plate just to his beautiful nose and that butt chin. The sign of real beauty. Does anyone find butt chins actually attractive, by the way? Like, literally anybody? I've always been baffled by their alleged appeal. Look at his massive metal nipples. See, I never even noticed that, to be perfectly honest. I like how YouTube knew to hide that. It was like, nipples. Sorry, I'm enjoying my tea here. You gotta protect your voice, and this game takes a lot out of your voice. So much reading. Love this game, but gosh, it's kind of reminded me why I don't usually do the story-driven stuff. It's just a lot of reading. Just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. It also takes me like 4 times longer to read all of this stuff than it would just you know, mashing through the text and reading as I can. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. You gotta love that slap. Slap it like a newborn's biscuit. That Capcom ass hair though. He looks like Tron Bon. Yes, we're very close. Yes, it's me. It was me all along, He-Man. Oh, that reminds me. We gotta do more AI dungeon. It's been a little bit. You'll now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service till we arrive, sir. I forgot what voice I was supposed to do for him. Doesn't matter. Very well. He's like a British Dr. Wily. Look how fancy. I love that telephone. That, like, magnetically attached telephone. The big reveal! Where the heck are they? They're in space prison! Oh, they're in a submarine. That is a fancy ass place for a submarine. Why do they have a submarine? A secret Abyssrium stream. Nice try, Inspector Cabanela. But you can never stop me. That's how you know he's evil. When you smile like that, you know they're the bad guy. That's all you need to know. Look at that. It's beautiful. I'm in love with the seahorses. So beautiful and cute. See ya, sucker. I love, even in death, his even in repose, his stance is graceful and elegant. What an absolute beauteous man. All right, it's supposed to do. Okay. What are we thinking about, Sissel? Or not Sissel? Oh no, it's gone. Shit. I hate that it does that. If you wait too long, the thing goes away. Well, whatever. Obviously, we just need to have a talk with Cabanela here and save his life. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? Have you ever noticed that every time it's somebody that could actually give me any kind of relevant information, they're the ones that have the amnesia? But when it's like literally a dog, like obviously we can talk to the dog. I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. A little nervous about what I might see there though. That's where I'm going to find my answers. I can't run away from it. I love the difference between thinking and talking when you're in ghost time. Even though it's not actually a difference, you can still hear everything, but it still gives you the little text difference. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's not Cabanela. He didn't say baby even once. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. he's so like mustache twirly. Like look at that face. And his dialogue gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? Wow. What's it like to feel pain? It's make you feel alive. Why are you doing this? Was that any question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Of course it's revenge. Look, you can't make a face like that unless you have revenge. That is a face. Revenge on for all the people. Oh, I don't know where my voice went. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. So he is dead. But he just doesn't look very good at being dead. I think he just completely forgot how to be dead. Also, the size of that hard hat. Look at that. You could fit 4 people's head in there. Don't be ridiculous. It's a meteorite that stole your life. If you've forgotten that. So, that is the thief that took that girl hostage. Wrong! Ow. I was murdered by all of you. I mixed their voices. Doing voices is weird, hard work. Detective Jowd chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there when I was running. Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. That brat hadn't been there. I never would have thought of taking a hostage. You know, if there weren't hostages there, I wouldn't have taken any hostages. It's like, if your body hadn't gotten in the way of my bullet, which, frankly, I believe means you committed assault upon my bullet, you know. That's the most self-censored garbage I ever heard. He's so different. I can't deal with that face. He's so different in this context. Finally, you, Inspector Cabanela. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, never would have pointed a gun at that kid. Oh, the little jiggle in the hair. You gotta have jiggle physics. You were so proud of your spotless record. My case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people who know the real truth. Me, Detective Jowd. What case is that? Bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you can't help me escape from prison. You post the stream in the wrong channel? And I put it in the news thingy. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You won't listen anyway. Rip. Oh no! Oh, that's spooky. Oh, that's unnatural. Ye gods. He doesn't seem like a ye gods kind of man to me. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big rain stain on your spotless white coat. This fucking guy. His ghost tricks are way cooler than mine. How is this fair? That was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Tempsick. Ow. At least there's no exit wounds, because, you know, that'd be M-rated then. So in this world, people just die. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? There's no way you're this guy. None of this makes any sense. Hey, man! Mind telling me what's going on? Oh my god, he's back, finally. Inspector Cabanela, he's awake. My head's spinning, baby. Might understand that Cabanela character just got shot? Is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? Guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's quite a statement, my friend. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about the guy in red. Information I need. So you came here on a rescue mission, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. There's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Well, we have to do the thing anyway, but... What you thinking about, buddy? So you manipulator too? How do you know about that? Why does everybody know about manipulators and shit? This is like supposed to be like a top secret. Well, he's one of the people who investigated it, but still. Hang on, it's changing a setting. There we go, that's better. I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anywho, I think you better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. You're right. I better be careful. Alright, that's... It makes sense that it presents the dialogue as it appears, but it's like, I already read that. Look at him! There's that something emanating from his body. Is it really a sign of having special powers of the dead? So we've seen that, well, actually just 2 times. We saw that before on that same body, which we thought was us at the time. And then we saw it at the meteorite. Jiggled it, yep. Boop. Uh-oh. What's going on? I've never seen a ghost world like this. So you're here, are you? He sense my presence. Uh-oh. The bad things going down music. I noticed you. Think you could stop me, do you? Don't you look directly in the camera at me, young man. Don't know why you're wearing my face. You might as well give up. I control everything. Damn it. Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. No, give me the gun back. Wait, don't shoot. Well, that didn't go well. How am I supposed to deal with that? Time's up. The other me knows about the power of the dead as well. Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You're practically shouting, "Look at me, baby." Might be hard to save you under these circumstances. Well, I'll try again. I like how they always, the whole ghost trick gimmick is neat in general, but they always add a little something extra to it each step of the way, which I always think is one of the, I always think is a really good, a sign of a really good game, especially for puzzle stuff, and platformers really, just constantly add a little something new to keep everything fresh as things progress, and kind of add more complexity to deal with. Now I'm on the floor. Oh, the hell happened in here? Look at this place. It's completely obliterated. It looked like a bomb went off. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. And now there's another death lying hidden here. Another death? What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I tell you there's a very important life valuable to the nation here? I just figured you meant you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. True that. Oh no! Creepy old superintendent man. Hey, come to think of it, where's that old pigeon guy? Sucks that we're too late to get to the, Sucks that we're too late to get to that phone call. Now he's detached from that cable anyway, so we're probably doomed on that front. Whoop. There he be. There's that tire. Sup, old pigeon man? Excuse me. Are you awake? I gotta say, this game... People love to talk about the second screen on the DS. I mean, not so much anymore. But this was a game that seemed perfect for the DS, but it really doesn't need the second screen. It's on iOS. It plays perfectly fine. That's how I first played it, in fact. Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? It's only one character, crazy character in a white coat I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. Not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. What happened to your nose? That's the one mystery that I want solved. What is with the nose? Look how proud that pigeon is, by the way. The absolute power of that pigeon. That is a menacing ass pigeon. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you. Pretending like you didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? This is a different guy, and I'm his guest actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't got his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. That is curious though. Everyone else gets their memory back in like a few minutes, and it's been like, jeez, it's been like multiple hours. Oops, I missed that line. In order to change your fate, that is. But already in the past, man. But we can go even further. I've done it before. So I don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. If we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. Inception noise. Yeah, I've never seen Inception. I've never seen, like, most movies. Well, nobody's seen most movies. There's too goddamn many of them. That's the interesting thing about media in life. Especially as time goes on. It's impossible to watch everything. That's the one unfortunate thing about endlessly, created stuff. To some extent, you kind of got to be picky. Yeah, the last movie I saw in theaters was, it was the Scott Pilgrim movie. Still, same as the last time I made that little factoid. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. I'm just not really feeling an old dude voice right now. It's completely dead, just as I thought. But just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. Oh, he's got a thetan meter. Look at that, he's got an e-meter. He's got thetans. Lord Xenu. He's going to excise the thetans from your body holes. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it, I pull out his e-meter. He's not dead. He's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Why can't you detect spirits? See, the one thing that always pissed me off about how things tend to treat magic, if magic was real, it would have scientific properties and stuff. If spirits were real, they would have properties. They would be different from what we know, but they would be consistent in some way. So they would have, suddenly ghost hunting and stuff would just be a different kind of science. It always bothered me with the magic. This is a magical place. It's like, well, magic has to have some kind of rules. So you figured it out, huh? Hello, Corpse Man. Corpse Man with the powers of death. Not in the cool way though. Like just he's dead. That's the power. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. It's really true. You're wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. Why don't you just burn the body or something? Put him in a trash compactor or something. Go Fargo on his ass. But it's just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body's just a vessel. A shell. I control everything. The shell. People. Just like I control the Justice Minister and Lynn. That would explain why Lynn was really weird when she frickin' shot me. I mean, shot you. Somebody. There's definitely somebody that got shot. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time? You made her shoot your shell? But why? Why would you do something like that? To create conclusive evidence. That security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Moo! Hello, young man. I am streaming. Yes. Yes. Murmur. Now then, Professor. Afraid it's time for you to die. you gotta give him a cool line like that before you kill him. Yes, that's right, Parker. You're not allowed to kill him otherwise. What do you want? I am doing things, honey. That's right. He just wants the pats. Meh. Meh. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all the evidence that the powers of mind like exist. Along with the contraption in this room. But to destroy this contraption... Ah! So, he's the guy who killed Lynn's mother. Hi, Parker. Hi, Parker, yes. Or not Lynn. Detective Jout's daughter. Detective Jout's wife. Hi, Parker. Would you sit over here? This time the thing will work the way it was meant to. It'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Oh, there's TNT there, by the way. When did that get there? Professor, look out! Professor, how did Cabanela survive? Ow, Parker. Squish that cat. Squish that cat. Do you want to be squished? Hi. Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? Planned it all out tonight. Have my baby shoot him. Having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? Oh, the doctor. Y'all, you knew because he was blue. That's his attack. The medical examiner. Remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. Parker, I'm trying to do stuff. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab. But he had already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. The lab? It should be like the morgue. But I was going to let that happen, baby. Saw right through their plan, eh? I'm giving him the, like, 20s voice that's supposed to be the blue guy. One of the many blue guys, in fact. I noticed it right away. The medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. Knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. When did that happen? I thought I could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in the wildest dreams, I think, his abilities were powers of the dead. Hey, Lawson Jr. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. I'm going to follow him, of course, after I save you two. So it's been nagging at the back of my mind. Remember what Rach said to me tonight. She said the spirit ceased to exist when the day breaks. But that's true. How could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. Will do. Hi, Parker. Oh, you're a needy boy, yes. Alright. Well, obviously, this place is dangerous. Alright, let's just go to the dynamite. No, we can't go to the dynamite. Could I just, like... It's no use, I can't open it. The professor being standing on it. It may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set. He sounds so proud of that fact, too. This door, such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Life can be so hard, don't you agree, Professor? Yeah, that's why we're both dead. Door that opens downward, eh? We can't do anything with this. What's this power of the dead thing that he's detecting? Ridiculous. Well, yeah, I can't reach anything. I guess I could open the door, but only once he's off the thing. Yes, time is passing. As nearly perfect as this game is, sometimes a speed up button. Ooh. could be of use. It's no use, I can't open it. Is he more heavy set than he looks too? Why are you asking me? This door is such a pity. Can't open downward. They keep talking about opening things downward. It's rats! There's rats! Alright. Time is... Oh. He's still on the thing. Can't really do anything here. Yeah. We know. Okay, so he spins that. Now the little Cupid comes down. Okay. What are you thinking, Sizzle? Time is running out. Oh, perhaps, but you know. There's a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on in here. Unless I find another path. Sissel! Hey! I know that voice. Help me. Where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away! What's with the frail-sounding call for help? Friend of yours? Oh, it's Ray! Well, he's asking you to find him. Before he's carried away, no less. Most of the time, should I look for him? Who's being carried away? Oh, it's Missile! Sissel, here I am! It's not Ray, it's Missile! What are you doing here? Do you really have to ask? Seriously? Are you really going there? No, it's okay, never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course. Here, let me join you. It's so unfair that Missile has way, longer reach than me. Okay, here I am, Sissel. Now maybe things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow of the sewer is a bit stinky. I like how strongly they have to, point out that, sometimes, okay, so the whole thing with the ghost tricks is that if time changes, if things change, you get to, you're allowed to change stuff. But, sometimes they really gotta reach. Huh? These squeaky guys are making a fuss about something. Sissel, my animal instincts are starting to surface. I mean, you want to chase them. I think you have to be alive to do that. Must be some kind of rat feast in that trash. You know what? Two very similar things. Bigger commotion, eh? Alright. Let's help out the rat here. Zoop! The rat technically should have just been, telefragged, but oh well. Yeah, get the rat feast. Yeah, get the rat feast. Oh. I like how there's the pink ones. You know the ones that are girls. That's why it's called some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel like dancing myself. You know what that lid looks like? What a dangerous bunch. You know what that lid looks like? Getting the lid. The lid has a handle at the top. Death happening soon. Oh, Sissel, you gotta get out of there. I put you in there. The missile button is adorable, by the way. Oh shit, it's not. It's gotta be perfect. It's gotta be absolutely perfect. Alright, there we go. Now. Zoop. Look out. Oh, he didn't get to take his E-meter with him. Well, we saved one of them at least. Cabanela's kind of on his own. Sorry, little pigeon. That is a hell of a pose. That is the praying swallow, as I believe is known in yoga. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. Think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. Might hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. This guy's mean. I don't want to be this guy. Bird. Bird, don't give our cover away, Bird. That would be very bad. We are doing things here. Success! I can't believe it. Your lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanela. I couldn't do anything to help you. There I am, poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except like a normal magic trick. I'm the one who managed to vanish without a trace here. Well, we've averted yet another disastrous fate. There seem to be a lot of these tonight. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fight. Oh, fright. Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. What's this lively little creature? This little doggy's the warrior that keeps Camellia safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camellia. God in heaven, what a terrible thing. Poor little girl, taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait a minute. Miss Camellia is a hostage? Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Camellia, a hostage! What's a hostage? Anyway, it's Inspector Cabanela. Poor dog. Poor Missile. It's time to save your life now. You couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Sissel? That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll say the Inspector in white, and then we'll rescue Camellia, okay? Okay. Let's hurry up and get through this. Gee, kids, you make me kind of feel like an afterthought. Let's save Mr. Afterthought. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanela is upstairs. So our first step is to get up there. Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you. Zoop! He just looks so much more fun to be Missile. Okay, Love Dove. We need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Dropping me is rude. That is a swole pigeon. Why does it know? That is a smart bird. Like, it not only does it know to follow the command, but it knows just how close to bring me. There you are, Sizzle. Sorry for the wait, Missile. Have you noticed that we're Sissel and Missile, by the way? 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. You'd just jump in there and stop him from firing, wouldn't you? There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute. That sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Best bet this time around. To allow him to shoot and save Cabanela without him noticing. That's gonna be hard. Ooh, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something. Whenever you want to use my powers. Okay. Let's just swap the bullet. Right? That can't possibly work, can it? You know... Hold up. You know... No. That does kind of look like a, you know, a bullet. Let me get... Oh, shoot. I need to get into this thingy. I want to get this down. I want to swap this with this, but I don't know how. Because that looks like a bullet, but that's a hard hat and that'll hurt. But the wool cap should not hurt. There he is. I can't do anything while he's dicking around like this. Trick time. I can't really... Oh, here we go. Jiggle. You gotta jiggle it. There you go. Now it's even more bullet-like, I guess. Perfect. Now, we need book. No, let's leave the book here. Knit hat. Let's hope it's fine. Is this how it works? Come on, Sissel. Or Missile. One of you do the thing. I hope Missile is like really fast. It's another condition of my deal. Yeah, we know. Wait, our chance is coming up. The last split second. Leave it to me. Why is the Missile so fast? Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance. I'm hearing the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else. What? It's our only hope. There's got to be something here with the same shape and direction as a bullet. The direction. Never saw a bullet before. It has like such a cute little shape, doesn't it? Check out the bullet shape on the top screen. Okay. Shoot. That didn't help. Crap. If I want to say the inspection went with that gun, notice I have to do something about the bullet before it's fired. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I need to get the knit hat. I need to get it, swap it with the book, which I saw I could do, but I skipped it. I don't think it was necessary, but it is. Yes, yes. Once it's fired, the bullet would be key to the whole thing. And I know that the hard hat would not work. I really wish it let you save after the cart's moved over. Because you can't actually do anything in this part. Spicy hand. That's a neat show that, like, he's dead. He can't feel the hand, though. That's a cute little detail in there. The game's full of great little touches like that. Alright, come on. That's the kind of guy you are. I love that just out of context. That's the one thing that gets yelled. I love the graceless flop. Even the hair cricks back. Alright, here we go. Oh, no, no. It's not a time for a talking sesh. A sesh, as the kids call it. Now I need to go in here. I'll be real quick this time. Alright, get the hat. Zoop, zoop. Alright, the hat. Jiggle that over here. Now... Fuck. Shit. Oh no. Hang on. Does that alert him? It does. What's going on? Never see the ghost. Oh, yeah, it's this again. So I can't do that. I have to find some way to knock down the hat, too. Yeah, he's dead. Wait, the hat. Wait, the hat might be in the right orientation now. That might have worked, actually. Oh. we don't get a chance because he noticed. I guess looks away. I'm sure I don't miss my chance. Oh man. Yeah, this one could really, there's a couple times where it could really use a go back point, and it's not there. Alright, so... without stopping the guy from fire without him noticing. Oh, come on, let me skip. Alright, there we go. So I actually cannot do anything like this. But I guess I can get missile in place somewhere. Missile can just wait up there. Is there anything? No. Ah. Perfect. Shit? What was that? Oh no, we're good, we're good. Alright, he didn't notice. Okay, that'll be perfect. Will this be a vid? Yes, all of my streams are videos. In fact, the URL will be the same, which is the coolest thing about streaming on YouTube. Just the same link that you watch the stream on will work. Zoop. You can also see all the other episodes, since you've presumably missed the earlier ones. The whole thing will still be there. This is episode 7, I believe. Probably the last one. This is just... oh, hold up. This is just... probably 1 or 2 more puzzles, I think? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, swap those 2. Now it'll fall. And it's bullet-shaped! Perfect. It took a little doing, but hey. It's a puzzle game, you know? How is everybody, by the way? How you doing, chat? Bit of a boring week. I just feel tired this week. Sorry, I'm stretching. Why does your voice all weird when you're stretching? I guess your throat muscles are stretching too. I don't know. It's another connection. It might. Yeah, we already read this. Missile has some fast. Imagine exactly this, except like Missile like failed like 30 times to catch the bullet just in time, and you just had to redo it. That's how this would actually play out. But hey, it's fine. All right. Because you have infinite time because you can keep swapping. You can go back in time again. Rip. It's pay no attention to the knit cap on his face. You can't see it. I don't think he noticed. Looks like he pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I say again, I love knit hats. So warm and most of all, soft. Did I do all right? You did a fine job, little one. Saved another life. Now keep doing it too. Over and over. Yeah. Yeah. Tends to be the thing. What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. The research in these past 10-year pales in comparison, eh, Professor? So you two are working together? That's about the size of it, yeah? Would believe a story about a manipulator. So we pursued it ourselves, just the 2 of us. Quite a crazy character myself, after all. Hello, Parker. That's right. That's right. Mere. Alright, let's hurry back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camellia. You're right, Missile. There's a certain guy I have to follow, too. so low. Ah, claws. Claws and flesh. Don't do that, honey. Ow! I thought I trimmed your claws. Which one is it? Oh, that's not trimmed. Okay. Parker. Parker's like impossible to trim all of his claws at once. You need 2 people, at least. Parker. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left. Now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. Look at the gyrating bird. How are you feeling, you old crazy character? Is that how you're feeling, Parker? Hey there, Proof. They're still alive, I see. Nothing like it, baby. I don't know if I'm getting old or what, but I've got a few aches and pains here and there. To be a little thing like explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna believe that. So, the guy in red is gone, huh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys come through with us. So let's hear it for the boys. Hi, Parker. Damn it! You picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. I mean, you do have broken bones, buddy. I don't know if you've had them before, but they suck. What are you thinking, Sissel? Well, looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, can't call it a complete success. But in any case, those 2 have the information I need to start tracking the Manipulator. Better talk to him. Where's Missile at? I don't talk to Missile. What's up, buddy? How you doing? All right, Sissel, it's time to go. Out into the big wide world to rescue Miss Camellia. Hold on a minute, Missile. I have to talk to these 2 first. Okay, I understand. But just know one thing. I go where the wind takes me. This little doggy trying to put pressure on me. Getting dog pressured. Parker. Please, I'm trying to do stuff. No. I already talked to him. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police. Why is everybody in this goddamn town a policeman? The police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victim's cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. It's me? Well, it's not me, but it's the guy I thought I was. At least, I think. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. I never filed an autopsy report. It's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. That thing he was looking for was the meteorite piece. Parker. That's why we see the swirl. The swirl was on the meteorite, right? Hi, Parker. And he has the swirl too, and he detected something, and he was hit by a meteorite piece. It's inside of him. It's like a Star Trek plot. It's like a magical meteorite. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I had an interest in recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too. It's the only way I can describe it, too. Sorry. Long week, I guess. It's the only way I can describe it, too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right. No question about that. There wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch. I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand any more than you do. Not a scratch on him, huh? Not even the suit. I was completely bewildered when I tried to autopsy him. I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? Scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. So when I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. That's how it went. No scarring or blood either. Spooky. I never had a chance to solve the mystery. It's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen the body. Why is the morgue well guarded? Is that standard procedure? I guess I don't know anything about morgues, but like, nobody steal the dead people. We need those for reasons. There's only one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? Just upped and walked away. Yep, he just up and walked away. Parker, calm down. I'll give you love after the stream. Parker's like, yes, give me the pets. Touch the belly. Yes, touch the belly, human. It's not a trap this time, human. You hear the purring. It's hard to pick up on the thing. I got up. It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. Saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. He didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. Corpse left behind some interesting data from some testing I did. Got some readings of a kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? Used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. What do you mean? You can't identify something without knowing something. Like, that's not how radiation works. You obviously... I mean, it must be EM for them to even be referring it to it as radiation. Oh, whatever. It's E-meters in science. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute. Could it be? That's right. It's coming from that meteorite fragment. Inside him. Well, everybody has to go put pieces of that meteorite into themselves. I mean, honestly, there's plenty to go around. Also, again, that for the meteorite to be that large intact after landing, that crater would be a couple orders of magnitude bigger. Went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. Just as I expected, radiation coming from that crater had the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. I love these mysterious detectors in fiction that's like, we don't know what it is, but it is a thing. Like, your detection equipment doesn't understand what it's detecting. No, but we know it's a thing. It's making the meter jiggle. Okay. At the time, I thought it was some kind of immortal being. He would die, only to come back to life. Wanted to research it in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. I became god of the trash. He became Vinny. He became Danny DeVito and Vinny, pushed into one. Several years later, I feel that's how, like, Vinny will die. He'll get in a transporter accident with Danny DeVito. They'll become DeVinny. Came to learn the connection between my case and the Manipulator case. All this Manipulator bullshit. Parkle Beast. Parkle Beast, please. Sorry, my cat's giving me grief over here. Parker. Sorry, I'm just getting a bad performance here. Let me drop the... Okay, I think that fixed it. Sorry. Has there been frame droppy here? I think I fixed that. Thanks to arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? It was about a year ago, I'd say. Yeah, I think that fixed it. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. I think I'll pause those previews too, that should help. I heard there was an oddball who's researching Temsik. Is that you, baby? I love how there's no colors in the past. I learned that from Calvin and Hobbes. Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? Owned. I was investigating the Manipulator back then. I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this Manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet. We knew it was communicating with a secret foreign entity. It's one of those communications we heard the Manipulator say this. The source of my power is not He's not of this world. Well, obviously you hear a manipulator say things and you believe him. Parker, would you calm your body, please? That's why I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsic were somehow connected. Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. That was unfortunate. He added the gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camellia. Well, that's all here. So I just love this funky, fresh beats here. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way, I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I'd be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry, I guess you're right. Stay feeling so helpless. It's right here within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. Guess he's thinking about that spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. It's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you'd like, Mr. Ghost. Here we go. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to make that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd who forced me into a corner. Lynn, the girl who's playing the park. Finally you. If you hadn't done what you did, I wouldn't have pointed a gun at that kid. Did Cabanela falsely accuse the dude? Yes, 10 years ago on that day. Special Investigation Unit was working on a big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. Then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes. Damn it, Chief. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. If you don't, Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. Man, that's a lanky motherfucker. But I've been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. Didn't share much info on a big case with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress him. So it's supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement. That was too green. Pushed him too hard. Dove him into a corner. Made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. Then I made another on top of that. Can you hear Parker's tail hit the keyboard so loud that he actuates keys? Cabanela, got a minute? The chief wants to see about your report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right there and be a good boy now. His tail is hitting the table so hard that it's like audible on my mic. That's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. Oh shit. My gun. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. That's a pretty big screw up. Why did you take out your gun? Why do you even have your gun in an interrogation? That seems inappropriate. He first found out about the manipulator's existence during certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was making a deal with a certain foreign country. It said they wanted to buy him and his powers. So I first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove those powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. Case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast. The case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. There's 2 inmates at the special prison, huh? Kept tabs on the communications and launched an investigation. And finally, we'd pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. Those 2. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The Manipulator plans on leaving the country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. Terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right. Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. Now they have that little girl as a hostage, Camellia. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. Spotless record of yours. Is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, huh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel. As head of the Special Investigations Unit. Because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of investigation to the Manipulator case. The Manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? I could just never believe it, man. Chowd shooting Alma. Didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to that story. Some secret. So he's not just a pompous asshole. He's got a reason. I like little reveals like that. I kind of like it when you think a guy's an asshole, and then there's, goodness. Did everything I could to climb the ladder. Everything in my power. Finally, I found the answer. Took 5 long years, though. The Manipulator. He's going to prove that Jowd is innocent. Incredible determination. You feel a strong sense of determination. It's one thing I just don't understand. You're so determined to help Jacob Jowd. Why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. Yeah, I was about to help him commit a crime after 5 years trying to prove him innocent. He himself has to be executed, you know. It's a man of the law. I had to make sure this execution was stopped legally. That pose. That's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. Need to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, huh? There's one more unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it time. More important things to do with their time tonight. So that contraption in the basement here. You built that to try and help Detective Jowd? That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was on the force. Used reports of the case to try and recreate the device. There was just one part of it I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. Cabanela told Jowd it had something it shouldn't have, and it made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated, put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. Why did you put the actual gun, though? So that must mean somebody manipulated Camelia's contraption. As a result, we proved ourselves the Manipulator actually existed. Inspector Cabanela! Hey, baby. I love it, just casual. Sorry about the phone call. Must have sounded like a real villain. Hate to spoil that image of me. That cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Why is the stove still on? It's a fire hazard. Turn it out. Inspector Cabanela, I'm sorry, I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. How did you know that? This Manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you wouldn't have to be involved. That's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. That's not... This... Yikes. Exactly. Tonight. I really thought we finally had him. My body gave out with me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. But But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Jowd! The minister called off the execution order. While he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until morning, too. It's pretty extreme while he was at it. Sup, Jowd? I know it's supposed to be a prison uniform under the sweatshirt, but I just can't help but think he's wearing, like, sexy striped stockings. That's my headcanon. Sorry it took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. Make everybody else run around. You swoop in at the last second. Jowd. There's your coat. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me before you turned yourself in. Promise to give you back to you someday. That is an impressive-ass bird. That pose. There he is. Been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. Cabanela is so good. Best girl, definitely. Pocket watch. It's a present you gave me. It's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. Pocket watch. What's he doing with that? Sissel, are you there? I love when they look in to the camera talking to Sissel. Yeah, I'm here. You have to go and find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. We'll see. Could you wait there until we do, please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. It's true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanela. It's almost dawn. Not who I thought I was. I'm actually farther from knowing who I was than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. Don't you be all symbolic on me. So, it's been longer than I thought. Let me just see which chapter we're at. Ghost Trick chapters. Chapter 15, chapter 16. Alright, how many chapters are there? There's 18 chapters. Was that just one chapter? Dang. I thought we would get farther than we would. Eight. Oh wait, no, there's 17 chapters. Okay. Jeez. I think I gotta leave it off there. Sorry, short stream, but these work a bit better if we do just a chapter at a time, I think. Maybe 2 chapters for this next time, because it will be the end. But thanks for watching, everybody. Fun to stream. Just love this game and love sharing it with people. So join me next time. Probably, I don't know if it'll be next week. Because I got to do Spooktober streams. We got to do October stuff. So it might be, I'm thinking either Wednesday, maybe Friday, or maybe even this Sunday. Because I do want to finish Ghost Trick, and I don't want to keep putting it off. But there'll be a thing on the channel when it's time. So, see you in the next episode. Good night.